Hello, Internet. Welcome to Lesson 8 of scripting for this one I'm going to try to briefly cover some other stuff I've learned about the elusive and mysterious U1 number in the team types. But anyways, here, let's get started. First, we're going to be good guy, replace a unit for us. We'll place a couple. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little base and a couple units for bad guy. More. I know it's cross tech, but here's some odd guard towers. I'm going to put 2 there, and I'm going to put 2 there. Actually, you know what? We'll just use water. That'll be our impassable terrain. I was going to use cliffs, but this will be quicker. Okay. Now we're going to put, and what we're going to do is we're going to have, when these towers are attacked, we're going to have the AI. We're going to create some teams to have them attack. Okay, notice we're placing this tank first, so this one is going to get recruited into any teams first because it's the first one put down, first one on the list, and it goes in that order on the list. Here's tank number 2. In the end result is going to, when these towers get attacked, this tank's going to go that way. When these towers get attacked, this tank is going to go that way. And see, it's outsmarting the fact that this tank gets recruited first, because we want him only to go this way. But oh, and for now I'm going to put a couple things down. There's a bad guy harvester, and we don't want him to, normally he'll go into harvest mode automatically. Here's a little trick. Instead of guard or harvest or whatever, set him to return. And that prevents units from taking up their typical behavior. Harvesters harvest, civilians dance around. It's how I stop civilians from dancing around in my maps. You don't want them wandering on Tiberium or whatever. But we'll get to why I'm putting this stuff here later. But okay, got that. We'll put an enemy power plant, because as you know, whenever harvesters or power bases attacked, the enemy will usually throw everything it has at you. But here, I digress. Now again, we're gonna have the defense team come to the aid of these guard towers. So let's put a little waypoint right here at 0, and really he'll probably stop right here, because they usually don't get closer than they have to waypoints, usually about 2 cells away. And then we'll put another waypoint down there, number 1. Okay, so let's make a couple teams. This will be, yeah, that's what I gotta do this one first. Or no, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. First one's going to be defense 1, bad guy. I'll set that to 30. Oops. Got to add add some stuff. It's a light tank. It's moving to 0. Gonna guard 10. And heck, we'll just loop. Okay. So that's that guy there. Well, the team that will go there. Which one of these tanks will go? Depends on, as it stands, this guy's always going to go first. Okay, now. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of it. Now we're going to make it when it goes to the south. DNS2. Bad guy. I'm going to make him 30. Well, no, we'll make him 25. That's right. Or no, we'll do 20. Trying to remember the overarching point I'm trying to make, because this stuff gets kind of complicated. I'm hoping this makes sense when I'm done. Moving to 1 down here. I'm gonna guard for 10 and loop. Okay, so we got our 2 teams. Now, make triggers for each of them. Remember, only 4 characters for triggers. We got attacked, create team. I think none. So we're going to set this to 0 because we don't want a million. DFD1. And that's these guys here. Oops. Okay. So when these towers are attacked, the tank is going to be sent here to guard. These towers attack, the tank is going to be sent here to guard. Let's just make sure we got that working right so far. Alright, here we go. Now, remember, I put this tank down first. So, he's going to be the first enlisted into a team. But, okay. Attack that. He's getting made into a team. You know what, now I think about it, he's probably going to come back up here when this one's attacked, because this is a higher U1. Oh yeah, see, there we go. Now we're going to make it so that that doesn't happen. We're going to make it so that when this is attacked, that tank, only that tank goes there, stays there. When this is attacked, that tank and only that tank will go there and stay there. So, how do we accomplish that? We're going to preset that. Remember, the tank that attacks here, defense 2, has a U1 of 20. The tank that gets sent to attack here, defense 1, has a U1 of 30. And if you remember from lesson 7, the U1 is sort of like a priority system. A team with the U1 of 20 will get recruited into other teams of higher U1 numbers, 25, 30, 35. They will not get recruited into teams of lower numbers. Anything. So basically what we're going to do is manipulate that system to really exert control over who goes where. So what we're going to do, because we do not want this tank to go down here, that's U1 of 20. So if we set his U1 to high 20, he will not get recruited into that team. And here's how you do that. So we're going to call this prep 1. It's bad guy, U1 of 25. Light. 1 second. Insert, loop, 0, oops, 0. And now we're going to create that team. And here's a little trick I've been using a lot lately. Oops. I'm going to take neutral. Units. Right there. I'm going to put this here. Okay, let me make sure I get it. Well, I guess I won't attack the Hovercraft anyways, but just to, oops, just to be sure. Now, why would I place a freaking Hovercraft there? There's no water. This is insane. Usually I do it out of the player's sight, but this is just so you can see. Hovercraft, when placed on the map, unless you do them sticky, will automatically just start going south. And so what I've been using is this trick to run over cell triggers to set up this very exact same thing I'm doing right here. Presetting a team's U1 number. Okay, so that team prep we just made, let's make a trigger for it. PRP1, player enters, create team. It's going to be the neutral Hovercraft. And in this case, yeah, we only need 1 trigger, so 0. And now we're going to play this trick, place a cell trigger right here. This guy, in the very start of the mission, is going to go whoop, run over that cell trigger, which will set this first tank's U1 number to 25, meaning he will get recruited into the team of 30, not recruited into the team of, what was it? Okay. I'm going to show you something else. There you go. There goes the Hovercraft. Let's do it again. There goes the Hovercraft. just ran over the cell trigger, which made crappers. That always seems to happen to me whenever I'm using the command DD draw. It's just not the way I usually play it. Okay, let's try that again. Because Conquer randomly crashes sometimes. It just does. Because I did something horribly wrong with my mission. Okay, there we go. Looking good. That guy's U1 number is now set to 25 because the hovercraft ran over that cell trigger. So I think if you remember last time I came and attacked this guard tower first. And this tank came down. He's not going to this time. That guy is. And then remember last time when I attacked this one, he moved over to, you know, all screwed up. Okay, so, and that guy's now guarding with the U1 of 30. That guy's now guarding with the U1 of 20. And watch this, because usually, you know, the computer goes apeshit if you attack their stuff. They're not going to care that I'm attacking the harvester. They're not going to care that I'm attacking the building. Which is sometimes advantageous, and I'll get into that in a minute, but let me show you what I'm talking about. Restart this. And remember, this is restarting the mission, so this guy's not assigned anything. See, now, since he hasn't been assigned, he's going apeshit, attacking stuff. So that's something to keep in mind too, if you're making a mission and you don't want the enemy to react when, you know, the base is attacked or whatever. Somebody made a commando mission the other day and that was kind of brought up in the discussion about it. Or like what I always do, because one thing that makes GDI missions kind of cheesy as you get to like build level 5 and higher is that you can just build an APC and go in and engineer rush the nod base because you know, the AI is so stupid it's easy to get past them. What I like to do is I'll put, like, say, a couple nod buggies around the construction yard, and I'll preset them to a U1 of 20 or higher. So say if you go attack the enemy harvester, they won't empty out their entire base, leaving them wide open for an engineer rush. Everybody will attack except for there'll be a bunch of buggies sitting around the construction yard defending it because I set their U1s to 20 or higher. If that makes any sense whatsoever, hopefully I conveyed something about what I learned about the U1. Again, they don't react to their stuff getting attacked, and you know, you exert a little more control of who goes where. I don't know. Have a nice day.